Lopo ye, Akbana Lenaji. Le Nufia Lakula Nusron Lawadum, Le English Ibum, Le Jova Blava Vonelia, Le Po Akbova Plubia Shinkiam.
Master?
Hey.
If a disciple has had magical power in past lives, how can he or she ensure that it doesn't activate, and especially to cause trouble to Master?
Yeah, some do. Not just past life, but they learn in this lifetime. Some of them learn black magic, and they even came during all these decades. I escaped many deaths from these magic people, okay?
Master, no.
Black magic people. They send knives to my body, but then it doesn't hurt me. It just turn around and drop down. But the invisible knife, people don't see it. But still, it will hurt you and you die. You understand me?
Yes.
Might not be immediately, but you will die soon. Or suffer greatly from wounds. Or they use the magical power to push me, punch me, and all that, and then they come back to them. Later they confess, for example. So maybe some of the old Chinese tape, you might find it, if they have not cut it away. They're still there.
Yes, we heard, Master.
At least several of them. And even recently, not long ago, a few months ago, some former disciples used the magic to harm me. I cannot return their magic power because they're disciple, that's the problem. They have some connection, so it's easier. It's just like insider spy. Something they don't like about me, or they think I am not good or whatever, and then they just harm me, cursing and all that stuff. Oh, they're so and so covered with blackness, and I even have to rescue again. Not just at initiation, but one more time. And all that, they make me sick.
You're so merciful.
And no medicine can cure even. So a lot of medicine I return. And even if I take medicine, nothing helps. And it seemed like it helped one or two times, but then it's not really helping. It was the one or two times. It wasn't really from medicine, but from my meditation. And the medicine helped just very little. And then later it cannot help anymore because the Maya put poison in it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So heaven wants me, don't take anymore. It's useless to you. And the more you take, the more you get sick because the Maya put some poisonous essence in it. Invisibly. So I did not take anymore, and then I just heal myself with retreat, with meditation, and just, with time. Okay? Take many months.
May Master be safe and protected.
What, love?
Oh, we pray for your protection, Master.
Oh, it's okay. What to do? Just do your job and help the world, okay? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
I take care of myself. Just do your job, meditate well. Well, thank you for your prayers. It probably helps. It's okay. Yeah, it helps. At least if you have love in your heart, then it will help me and it won't harm you. But if you just pray because you have to or you feel like you must from guilty feeling, then don't, okay?
Yes.
Has to be real, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Whatever you wish well for others, it always brings some benefit back to you in any case, because it's positive energy.
Yes, Master.
Master, you once mentioned that sometimes you have to use like a more masculine power to move mountains spiritually. Could Master speak a little more about what she does?
It's just like a metaphor, you know. It's not like I move mountain. What for? The mountain is okay where they are. It's just an example. Like sometimes the disciples are so heavily burdened with karma or heavily possessed because he or he doesn't meditate well and just so mundane and thinking of all kind of not clean and not pure thought or desire. Then I have to maybe like yell at them, you know. It's like using the power to move the mountain. That's just an example, the comparison.
Understand, Master.
Yeah, is it clear to you?
Yes, Master. And we remember, is it the Buddha who said that if the karma of one person could be seen in physical form, it would fill the whole universe?
Yes.
So we can imagine it would take a pretty mighty power to push those aside.
That's why not everyone can become a master. That's why in every generation there's only one or two masters at one time. You have to be super, super powerful, super strong.
Master, I just have a curiosity question. Master's often said that heaven tells Master to wear Master's hair and clothes a certain way, like sometimes Master has to wear her hair up or has to wear a certain type of clothes when Master sees disciples. May we know why heaven would like Master to wear her hair blonde, for example, or is it to have more affinity with humans on the planet?
It's just the way it should look to appeal to people. That's why you see sometimes some of your brother and sister before initiation, they have seen Master Ching in different outfits already before she even wears it.
Right.
Before he even got initiation. And then after that, after initiation or before initiation, he came into one of your brother and sister initiates the house and saw the photo and said, oh, this is the one I saw in my dream, or the one who came and rescued me in my accident or whatever, or the one who take my mother, father up to heaven. This is the one. She wear like this clothes. Remember? Okay. So everything, it has to go according to plan. That's all. Because some people are familiar with that type of image in the past life or in this life, a long time ago or in heaven. They see that and they recognize it, and that empower them to remember more and then encourage them or remind them to go to get the key for spiritual practice from the master.
But it seems unique to Master because we don't see other masters doing that.
Your master is unique. Sorry. Yeah, not everyone can go to the original universe also. Okay, so you have a problem with my clothing? Yeah?
No, Master.
Actually, only when I go out with people, mostly when I am in my cave, I have only a few pair of simple clothes. I like simple clothes. Less complicated, easy to wear, easy to wash.
Yes.
And they feel more relaxed than in the official clothes, okay?
Yes.
And the hair, I just put it on top like a tuft, on top of my head. Simple, easy. No need to dress up, nothing. But don't worry, different masters, they do different things, okay? Accordingly. Like Guan Yin Bodhisattva, sometimes in some photos, you saw him like a man, but in many of the photos, he wear beautiful clothes, yeah?
Yes.
He wear normal, beautiful clothes. Anything the master has to do is for the human or for the being, yeah? Not for her himself.
Yes, Master.
Because if I really like luxury, you can ask yourself, why would I live in a cave instead of a big luxury building, huh?
True, Master. Sure.
Because I just don't care about any of those things. Whatever I have to do, I do. Wherever I have to stay, I stay. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Whatever I have to wear, I wear. Or not wear. You don't know, wearing official clothes and ornaments and all that is kind of also troublesome and burdensome and time-consuming.
Yes, Master.
And when I'm alone to wear a bracelet or earring, sometimes it's troublesome. Okay? All right. What else?
Master, once you mentioned that spiritual blessing lines in India have gone down in spite of having so many saints born in India and practicing in India. Is this because of some people not practicing spiritually or not enough people being vegetarian or vegan?
Yeah, all kinds, all of them. There's a pity in the old time, maybe India is more spiritually inclined. But at least there are still, a lot of people, at least they recite God's name and they do things, at least they remember something more than the mundane life, okay?
Yes.
They are more desires for God than many other countries, at least. It's just that the lineage of the real spiritual practice is not always available to the people. So mostly they just worship statues or recite some past master's name. It's still better than many countries who don't even think about that. Many people don't even remember to recite God's name or don't even think of God or pray. Any other question?
Yes, Master. The new land that Master created, does it have a name? And if so, would Master be able to share with us?
It's not a land, actually.
Oh, what is it?
It's a spiritual dimension we just call land, but it's not land like the new land that we bought. Otherwise, we could buy, many new lands for you guys. I wish it was so easy. I just buy new land for you. Yeah. Oh, apropos, come to the new land. Actually, I never thought of giving it a name. I will, okay? Yeah, because over there we don't care about names or fame and stuff like that. We don't even think like what we think here, because everybody knows that land. It's just simple tools domain, yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Simple tools created it. Talking about the new land, it's look big and have room, but even not enough for all the people when they came. And you are better where you are, because over there at least each of you have a private quarter to retreat to when you want to rest and sleep.
Yes.
In the new land, they look like a lot, but then when the people come, I don't know where to put you. Last time, I thought nobody have to put up 10 anymore because they already existed, some building, a 5-story, but still doesn't have enough room for people. They still need to put up 10.
Wow.
Never mind, maybe in the future it will be different. You okay where you are right now, okay?
Okay, Master.
So whenever you need, whenever you can or appropriately, you can come and have a look, but it's nothing to envy. It already exists. You are better off where you are, okay? More private, and you have your private place to go back to rest.
Yes,
okay?
Master.
Any other question?
Master, at the end of the last conference, Master asked us to remind you about the Korean leaders, that if you had any affinity with them, because we asked and you didn't think about it nor checked on this at that time.
I see. Yeah, I was one of your queen before and king before. And these two leaders.
Wow, two leaders.
They are friends. They're my friends. Huh? What? What wow?
Oh, the two leaders were Master's friends?
Yeah. But I don't remember. Don't say anything. Especially the North Korean leader is a good friend.
Wow.
From my life. 200 years ago, we were still together as friends. But of course, I won't remember anything. Well, you can see the way he behaves, yeah?
Yes.
He must have some spiritual inclination in him, some spiritual seed in him, yeah?
Yes.
Some spiritual tendency inside him, in his soul. The way he behaves is a very gentle and happy and kind person, huh? And easygoing and really for peace so far. I don't remember very much detail. I don't want to go into the past. It's not always good. There was a queen of Korea. I was one time. This queen, she was very good and wise. The queen who ruled the country even, not just the queen of a king.
Yes, Master.
First, she was the queen of a king, but later she ruled the country for a while. Until another bad king come and make trouble, and then she had to retreat somewhere, maybe in the north area, to the north or something.
Yes, Master.
Also, sometimes I was king also. Not only that time.
Wow, 2 times, not just 1 time, Master.
No, not just 2 times, several times.
Wow.
Just one time was a queen, okay? One time was a queen, ruler queen.
Master, I did some research. I think I know the queen you're talking about.
Yeah? I don't remember Korean name, sorry.
Could I please share a little bit?
Yeah, tell me.
Oh, so there was one queen who actually did rule, as Masters say, as the only monarch, Seondeok Yewang, Queen Seondeok of the Shilla Kingdom, in the early 7th century. And I just wanted to share that I found out that she was really generous and benevolent and wise.
Yes.
She helped Korea survive difficult times during the warring 3 kingdoms through diplomacy. And she would do things like send out inspectors to make sure that the vulnerable people were taken care of, and she reduced the taxes. She was a devout Buddhist.
Yeah. That's what she was.
Yes, wonderful, Master. And there was also another great king, and I'm just guessing, but I think Master was Sejongdaewang of the 15th century, and he's known more of like a scholar. He himself was a gifted linguist, and he was very famous for creating the Korean phonetic alphabet. He was so compassionate, he wanted to give his subjects an alphabet so they could read and write. Otherwise, they'd have to learn Chinese, which is hard. So, and of course, culture and literature flourished under his reign as well.
Not just about the language, yes. At that time, China was kind of overpowering Korea because Korea is small, you know? So the Korean has to be strong and more independent. That's why the king created it, okay? So that the Korean people had an identity and then become more independent and themselves, the Korean instead, okay? At that time, most of the old time, they call themselves Gaoli. So Chinese name is Gaoli, meaning high and beautiful. Gao means high, yeah? And Li means Mei Li. Mei Li in Chinese means beautiful.
Yes, Korea.
Yeah, but in Chinese it's called Gao Li. Gao Li and Da Han, or your country's name. Sometimes the Vietnamese still refer to your country as Gao Li. We have also in Chinese, we have Gao Li Chai.
Yeah.
Gao Li Chai means the cabbage. They call it Gao Li Chai. Yeah, cabbage. They call it Gao Li Chai, which means the vegetable from Korea. Korean vegetable. Maybe at that time only Korean had this kind of cabbage. And now we have it everywhere, you know, or maybe before the transportation or the communication between countries are not that convenient. So the Chinese only know this vegetable from your country, or Gao Li Chai. Gao Li means your country. A high and beautiful vegetable. I guess that's what it is. You already feel like I have connection with your country. That's why you did research in advance without telling me. Thank you for telling me.
Master, I just wanted to do research to prepare, and I thought Master would be only one of those rulers, but Master was both.
Two, at least two.
Wow. At least two. That's incredible.
Let me look. Only 3 times, actually. 2 times kings and 1 time queen. Better than nothing. Better than nothing, yeah? And I must have been those good kings because I cannot be that. Can I? No. I have been in this planet, oh God, a long time. Become kings and queens and founders of many religious monks and nuns order. I was also Pantajali. You know Pantajali, one of the very famous monk, founder of Pantajali spiritual school in India for monks.
Yes, Master.
Very strict monk order. Okay, because sometimes they say they are monk and nun, but they married and all that stuff. But in the Pantajali system, it was very strict. Okay.
Yes, Master, I understand.
It's just like the system in Tibet with Tsongkhapa, real monks, real nuns, not married, no girlfriend, nothing. These spiritual leaders, they form monks' order, then it's really monk, real monk. Asceticism, not too extreme, but pure, okay?
Yes,
Celibate. What do you call it? Celibacy, yeah? Okay? Yeah, they uphold that. Any other question?
Yes, Master.
Any other want me to be king and queen in your country?
Master just said that she has been on this planet for many thousands of years. What made Master decide to create the new spiritual land 1,000 years ago? Or when was the spiritual land created?
Yeah, because there are some leftover, so-called leftover humanities who also want to practice, but they have too much burden with karma, and other master cannot do it, and other master don't have enough affinity to create, to give them room in their own created domain.
I see.
You have to have affinity with the disciples. Like the Buddha, you see he reincarnate again and again in different kind of forms, yeah, in animal form, human form, even diva form in heaven, etc., in order to have affinity with all of them.
Yes, Master.
I don't need all that affinity. I mean, your master, not I, not the physical. Tim Kotu, you understand? Tim Kotu doesn't need all that troublesome affinity. If some people really yearn to go home and suffer too much and call out for help, even just one time, he will help. Okay?
Wow.
Thank you, Master.
Because Tim Kotu.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Any other question?
No, Master, that's all we have. Thank you so much for answering all those questions.
I cannot hear you.
No, Master, that's all we have.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much, Master, for your time.
Wonderful. I thought you might ask forever today. If you know your master have a lot of paperwork to do, then you know why I'm laughing and happy. I haven't even had breakfast.
Oh,
So
wow.
I will try to grab something, even though it's a little late. If I'm hungry, if I'm not, then I don't have to. Okay? I must do some work now. I'm glad that's all you have.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Master.
Master.
And I talk to you again another time, huh?
Yes,
Okay?
Master. Thank you.
Love you. Love your work. Love your devotion. And love your pure, selfless intention. Keep all that. Okay?
Thank you, Master.
Then you will be in the new created spiritual domain. All right?
Wow, thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
Master.
Okay, God bless you all, and God love you. Heaven protect you.
Thank you, Master.
Ciao. Love you.